Hey everyone, welcome to the Bridge the Gap YouTube channel. Wanted to just talk to you guys briefly today about some game theory, some mindset about approaching your DFS on the verge of basketball season. So, basketball is rolling out tomorrow, and what you're going to find happen a lot of the times in basketball is guys are going to burn you, and it's going to result in you not liking that player. So we'll just pull up. We're on Fantasy Labs until you get better at DFS, reach the levels that you want to learn more about some of the moving from beginner to intermediate level DFS. This is the site that I would highly recommend using. So we'll just go to, let's see, tomorrow's slate. We've got a 2-game slate to open up the year. And we'll just take a look at some of the guys. Start at point guard. Okay, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a perfect example of this. So Ben Simmons, let me see if I can pull up his game log. Yeah, if you click on the player, there's other stuff that you can click on. I don't really look at much other than like the game logs. So let's just go back to May of last year. I want to see if we can take a look at his game log, see if it'll allow us to look at that. No, one. Actually, you know what? Let's do April, since we're in playoff time, and that doesn't really paint us as good of a picture. April 1st, there we go. Okay, so we're going to look at his game log here, and I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So part of what makes Bill Belichick so great is he looks for guys that can fulfill a role. A lot of the times in DFS, I think the mindset and the attitude is, I don't like this guy. I don't like that guy. I don't like this about him. I don't like. And what Belichick does better than anybody else is, okay, well, what can this guy do? What do we like about him? So, that's how you have guys like a Julian Edelman, where it's like, okay, he was playing quarterback in college, and we don't really like that about him, but what do we like about him? Okay, well, he's quick. He's got great hands. He's a mismatch. And lo and behold, Julian Edelman is in the NFL for almost 10 years now and been one of the best slot receivers ever. You take a guy like someone on his defense, may not be the best pass rusher, but he's awesome in coverage. Just like, okay, well, we can bring him in on third downs for our nickel package. So in DFS, one of the mindset adjustments that you can make is, what do you like about a guy? What can he do well? And the reason I bring that up is you're going to start guys and they're going to disappoint you, and you're going to want to write them off for the whole entire year. Ben Simmons is one of these guys. So we'll just take a look at his game log. So this is his salary. This is his projection of what Fantasy Labs projected for him that night, and then what he actually did. So let's say, and you'll notice too, as his production increases, so does his salary. So let's say on a night like this, he's projected for 42, got you 40, didn't kill you. But on the next night, let's say you built around him a 10,000 salary. He's projected for 50, and he only gets you 35. You're probably going to write off Ben Simmons the next time around. 2 days later, he plays the Cavs, so a seemingly more difficult matchup. His salary's dropped $500, and look what he did. 78 freaking points. So you really need to have a short-term memory on these guys. So today's video will be very brief. Showed you another tool in Labs, but just challenge your mindset to not be negative. Approach everything from a positive perspective. What can this guy do? And if if a guy burns me, I almost always want to play him right away, because number one, I'm not the only one that got burned, but guess what? No one's going to want to play him the next night. So let's just take a look at this 2-game stretch for Simmons right here. The Nets and Pistons were two of the worst teams last year, and he had okay game to a crappy game Everyone's pissed about the crappy game against the Pistons. No one's on him. And then he blows up for almost 80 against the Cavs. And I bet he triple-doubled that night. Yeah, 27, 15, and 13. So that's one of the advantageous things you can do with DFS basketball is have a short-term memory, because a guy that burns you one night can explode for you the next night. So take another look here. 24 points a couple nights later against the Bucks. Salary's up over 10, gets a big drop down, and then he goes on a pretty sick run of 50 points. But again, here we go. A 17-point salary comes way down, and then he's back into the 40s. So just have a short-term memory with these guys, and you can really get some leverage and gain on the field being on a Ben Simmons when no one's on him the night that he goes for almost 80. Looking forward to basketball season. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Send me an email or shoot me out a tweet if you guys have any questions or any video requests or anything you want to learn about. Talk to you soon.